Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 25th, 2025 new moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see here, Libra, what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, goodness. I'll take these ones. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, and you have a bonus card. Lucky you. All right. Give me a moment to take it all in. All right. At the heart of it all, for this new moon in Cancer on the 25th of June is the Lovers. I really love that for you. There's this real sense of love, of passion, of what it is that you desire. It's not just with others, Libra. We can kind of get, especially Libra energy, we can really get caught up on love and making everybody else happy. But it's also about finding the love and the passion within ourselves, the balance, the harmony, the joy, the connection. And it's balancing the sacred feminine, sacred masculine aspects of ourselves and moving forward in that energy, in that truth. And it brings us then, now this is also Gemini energy, time frame is May 21st to June 20th. So we've just come out of the Gemini time period, and that could have been a very powerful, very intense time period for us. There's also going to be something here, what Spirit is saying is with the beginning of summer, right? Because it ends on the solstice. So what we're going to see is that the summer is going to have a powerful impact. There's something about what we love guiding us forward during the summer, taking aim towards what we desire. It moves us then to our challenge, which is going to be in the moment. We're really good about being in the past or being in the future, but it is going to be a challenge to stand right here, right now, counting our blessings, seeing ourselves as successful, seeing ourselves as bountiful, and letting ourselves take flight in the moment. So just be aware of that. We can really be setting unrealistic expectations on ourselves or really intense expectations on ourselves. So that's going to be an important thing to see. It moves us then to our focus right now, where we need to focus. And that's on the 10 of Wands. Do not carry all the burdens yourself. You're putting way too much on your shoulders. Now, this new moon in Cancer is really rich in emotional manifestation, and it's beautifully connected with home, with safety, with, you feel safe home or in a place that's like going home for you. Okay, with family, with friends, that's going to be your safe spot and connection with what you deeply desire. Do not put all the weight of the world on your shoulders. it's going to be time to release. Here, she's letting the oxen carry it. It's like you need to let spirit carry certain things, or you need to step back and say, okay, I need to be kinder to myself. I need to move more, gently, slowly with myself in order to open the doors, in order to see what I want, in order to go after what I desire. And as you do so, okay, as you release like the burdens from your shoulders, you're going to start to stand tall and stand proud. And you're going to start to see that you're almost taking flight. You're heading in the direction that you really want to be in. And it moves us then to the energy that we're leaving behind. And that is the world. Now, it's going to be very funny because there's almost a sense of like, oh no, not the world. Like, it's such a pretty card, first of all. Look how pretty that is. Look how, joyous that is. But we're leaving behind trying to find our place in the world, or looking and thinking of all the different things the world is demanding of us. And now we're saying, what am I demanding of myself? What do I want? What do I love? Where do I want to be? And we're leaving behind this sense of trying to find, I just keep on hearing home, trying to find our home base, trying to find what is powerful for us, what is right for us, what we desire. And we are standing in ourselves and really realizing I am enough. And really owning what we love and what we want. We've come to a completion of a cycle that is big. It's big, and we're focusing on our passion, our desire, but not putting more and more on ourselves, right? You can be like me, and I'm just hearing this from spirit. It's like some are like you, and it's like, okay, so when you feel overwhelmed, you might be like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do fun things. I'm going to put more things on my to-do list, but they're fun, and I like doing them. You're not going to like doing it if you're already overwhelmed. Take away. This is going to be a time where you take away, Less is going to be more during this time. And as you're stepping out of this place of like finding yourself in the world, oh, I did. I just forgot that. So we're just going to move that down there. Ooh, that worked out nicely. You're going to see that the world is opening for you, and that you are embracing what you desire for yourself, what you love for yourself. And it moves us then to your strength now. And it's walking away from what you once thought you would love. Now, this can be an ending as severe as a divorce. So it can be really intense for some. For others of us, we're looking at things and we're saying, but that's not me anymore. Here, she's leaving behind, she's put the cup into the water, right? The bowl. I always think of this as a singing bowl, but she's set on fire what she doesn't want anymore, and she's walking away from it. It can be you're setting an intention out into the world, but it can also be you're looking at things and saying, you know what? This isn't the fit I thought it was going to be. This isn't the way I want to live my life. This is what I'm doing. Like you're leaving behind searching for that place in the world, and you're now starting to claim, this is what I desire. This is what I want. And it can be painted differently than you had thought it would be when you were younger. Or it can be, leaving behind unrealistic expectations you have for yourself or others have had for you. And you're like, no, but now it is time for me to choose me to choose my path. It can be an ending of relationships. It can be a change of jobs. It can be, an ending of a way that you speak to yourself. And it's like, wow, I'm really going to start to be kind to me. And that extra card that came forward is now coming down because totally skipped where our near future, like where we're heading to. And this is the Two of Pentacles. We're heading to a place of finding that balance. And that makes all the sense in the world. With this rich emotional manifestation, with this rich sense of insight and understanding, we are going to be looking at what it is that we want, but we're going to be looking at our hearts with so much more openness, so much more honor of self and of being. Remember, walk kindly on this earth. Move forward with love, compassion, and gentleness. Kindness, compassion are keywords during this time. For others, yes, but also for ourselves. Do no harm. And as the Two of Pentacles comes forward, we're going to see our balance. We're going to see our harmony. We're also going to see where we start to take on too much. And it feels like, whoa, everything is out of balance. It all starts with emotions. Emotions are so important to us, Libra, and yet we try to kind of like logic everything out. We can be like, oh, well, if I just know enough about emotions and about feelings and about this and about that, we can be a professional with emotions, or we can be like, a self-taught, person who knows all these different things. But here, it is finding that balance. It's finding that harmony, and it's seeing our emotions, and it's saying it's okay to feel. It is okay to feel. But the love I have to have for myself needs to move me forward. I'm walking away from what is keeping me in a dank place of soul and spirit. It moves us then to the advice. And the advice here is mind your money, right? So this is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is there's vampiric energy that is around you, around prosperity, around success, around the way you see yourself as prosperous or successful. This can be from your past, but this can also be in the right here, right now, where they are kind of working off of insecurities that you already have. And these people are well aware of it, making you doubt yourself more. That's why Spirit is saying you have to choose you and be in balance with what you love, what you want. Why? Because you're the scales, right? Balance is really, really important. And we tend to think of balance as being in balance with everybody else or having everything around us be harmonized. But when we ourselves can be like screaming inside, we need to be in balance of heart and soul. That is going to be the most important thing for us. And here, it is looking at the vampiric energy, looking at the energy that is draining us, that is overwhelming us, and saying, no, I'm not doing this. And it brings us then to the environment that we're in. And this is the Ace of Cups. And I love this for you. I am so excited. If you could see my face, I am smiling so big right now. Because the Ace of Cups is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of healing, beautiful love, handing you a gift of soothing emotions, calming soul. It's like aloe being put on a burn. Like when you have a sunburn and you put aloe on it, and it's just calming and soothing. And that's what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Cups. This, Cancer energy is cup energy in the minor arcana. This is a gift from this Cancer new moon that's saying what your intentions for this time, which can be for the full moon to come in Cancer down the line, or it can be for the next full moon to come, right? That's right after this in like 15 days. What you're going to see is that your heart is guiding you. You need to set your intentions with love, not with like, oh, I would love to have XYZ, but it's like, what is my heart longing for? What is it? What stories am I drawn to? What is it that my soul is questing for? And that's going to be the way your heart leads you forward. And this is going to be a time where, yeah, emotions can feel really, really big. It can be intense. You can be feeling a lot or having a lot going on, but there's also going to be a healing to you as you move forward. But what's going to come up first can be tears. It can be intensity. It can be like, whoa, I don't understand why I'm feeling all these things or everything is going this way. So that healing is going to need to be forefront in your mind when you start to feel like a little bit too much or you start to feel overwhelmed. And then it moves you to your hopes and your fears. And this is the Fool. The hope is to take that leap of faith. It's to go after what you want. It's to set yourself free and be like, this is what I desire. This is what I want. This is what I'm going after. But the fear is that everybody will see you as a fool. You're being foolish. This is going to be a time for you to let yourself fly. But you are human and there is gravity. So you will come down. You will fall and the landing, will not be as graceful because even when ballerinas land, there is a sound. It is not perfect grace. It still has an impact on the body. It's not, effortless. So here, let yourself fly and know that you have to come down. And when you impact the earth, when you see what your dreams have gotten you or where your dreams have taken you mentally, spiritually, personally, look at what you want and start to open up that door. Everybody else has their opinions and they always will, right? But again, as long as you come from a place of love and kindness, respect, gentleness of spirit and soul, you're going to see yourself opening up. And this isn't saying everybody gets to walk all over me, because a lot of people, misconstrued gentleness of soul as being a pushover or, being walked all over. No, this is saying, I'm going after what I deeply love. And I'm letting my heart guide me because my soul, my heart is so important. And it brings us then to the outcome. And the outcome is the Tower. And that wasn't what I was expecting. And here, it gives me a minute because I just see the monarch butterflies or painted ladies, they're flying away. The scroll comes out. The shells start to crack off of the acorns. And it's like, oh, there's more here than meets the eye. And what you're going to see with the Tower is that there's transformation. This is a time of profound transformation. Lightning bolt hits, meaning ideas come, insight comes, new knowledge comes your way. You're looking at things so differently. And what this new moon is setting up is a tremendous change in the way you see yourself, in the way that you move through this world, in what you desire, in what you take from other people, in what you expect from yourself. And you're going to see a massive shift leading you forward, Libra, in a way that rocks your world. A tower is not a bad time. A tower is intensity. A lot of times we go through tower times. They can last for 16 years where everything is changing. Everything, like it feels like we never quite get our footing. 16 months, 16 days. But what you're going to see here is that there's an intensity to you that's leading you forward. There's a power of change that is guiding you. And you're finding your footing. You're finding what it is that you want. You're looking at things very differently than you have before. And you're looking at yourself very differently. And as you do so, you're honoring what you want, but you're releasing what you don't want. And you're saying, I don't want to be holding this anymore. A tower time can be, after the wedding, right? After this huge ceremony when you're like, oh my gosh, now I have to make this work. And it's forever. It can be after you're having a kid and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And then it's like, oh my gosh, now I have this for like ever. What do I do? How do I do this? A tower time can be a very blissful time, but it's a time, well, not necessarily blissful, but like people are all congratulating you. It can be moving house. It's like, oh my gosh, how do I do this? It can be a new job. How do I do this? But like everybody's congratulating you, but it changes the way you see yourself in the world, and it changes the way you stand in your world and in yourself. So just know, it doesn't have to be bad. It can be you've been going through a time where it's like people look at it and they're like, man, that's intense. Like, wow, that was a lot. But you're finding your footing, you're finding yourself, and you're really saying what it is that you want and where it is that you want to be. And the tower time changes you. And here with this moon right now, you are being forever changed. And it moves us then to our Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. There we go. Fell right out. I love that for you. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. So we have purity. Adjustments are required. For purity of soul and spirit, it doesn't mean that it it's not all those hang-ups about purity that people have. It is a purity of what it is that you want from life. It is coming out into the world after a snowfall. And it's the way the bird song echoes all around. It's the quietness. And so here, as you embrace the quietness of your soul and you say, what do I want? What do I desire? You're going to see adjustments are required because you are purely connecting with soul and spirit. This can be a time that's very emotionally intense. If you can meditate during this time, that would be highly beneficial for you. If you can, kind of like let this time be very quiet, be very calm. Again, that would be highly beneficial. It moves us then to the unexpected. Have faith in your dreams. The unexpected comes forward. Twists and turns, insights, understandings, things falling apart and rebuilding. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in what you have seen for yourself. And just know that we're limited, right? Our vocabulary, the way that we see things is limited by our world or by the way that we grew up. And so spirit can just be waiting for that door to open, right? And for us to walk away of like saying, oh, it has to be like this, and start to step into, oh my gosh, look at this opportunity, or look at this, or look at it that way, or what about this, and what about that? And then all of a sudden you start to find yourself and you've transformed your whole existence because you're now finding the wording that your soul gave you the dream for. It moves us then to acceptance, a time to give rather than take. And with acceptance of self, it's a time to give of your energy, give up. It's not like saying I have to give and give and give to everybody, right? It's not the giving tree type of moment. It's like I need to give rather than taking. I need to give of love and peace into my world, into myself, instead of taking other people's energy and thinking, oh, but they have the answers, right? It's that vampiric energy, right? I'm taking what they're giving me, but what they're doing is they're draining me and they're giving me scraps. They're giving me the dredges of themselves. And I don't want that anymore. That's what I see here in acceptance. Your subconscious spirit message is angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading and show me clearly, is the grouse. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. This is fantastic. So if you like to dance, it's time for like a dance party in the kitchen, while you're getting your coffee, your morning coffee, type of thing. But this can also be doing Tai Chi, Qigong. This can be just an expression of movement, an expression of self. Let yourself move. Let yourself go on walks. Let yourself move your body, express your being. And if you can't physically, and you're saying, Dane, this isn't funny, this isn't possible, type of thing, and you're making me feel bad. That's not my intention at all. What Spirit is saying here, visualize yourself moving. Visualize the expanse of being coming forward and the energy moving through you. It moves us then to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. This is self-mastery. This is the soul star chakra. No, this is the solar plexus chakra. And this is listening to your gut, listening to yourself, and finding balance and harmony and insight in you. This is knowing what you want. This is knowing who you are. This is a mastery of being. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of for this moon. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And that is the Prince of Pentacles. Words being hidden because of money, or somebody using money as power. Now, this can be an earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this is also manipulation around money, or things feeling like they're moving really slow. Things are moving in divine pacing, not our pacing. So kind of stepping out of the ego during this moon, which is what everybody's kind of been reminded of, is going to be really important. It is also going to be difficult. It moves us then to our subconscious spirit message, and that is the finch. And it says, new opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. Claim the new. Claim the adventure. It's coming forward, and it comes from you claiming you. It feels like you are stepping into yourself more, like stepping into where it is that you want to be, what it is that you desire of yourself. It's like, oh, this is what I love. This is what I want. It moves us then to the subconscious chakra message. And this is, again, the solar plexus chakra. And this is determination. You have 15 here. Number 15 in self-mastery. And then you have number 16 in determination. So the energy that's around you is very close to each other. It's playing off each other. The self-mastery through determination. You are swimming against the norm. You're going against the grain of things. But it's like, and that's why the journey has been so hard. Even if you're not doing anything like super avant-garde or anything like that, your existence here and not being ego-driven and kind of like, it's like, I'm not doing that, right? How do I word this? It's kind of like you felt out of place. And it's because what everybody else was saying was important. You looked at it and you said, but I don't want that. That's not important to me. You're determined to get to where it is that you want to be, but you're going against the waters that want to push you another way, like people that want you to see things their way. And you're like, no, this is what's important for me. This is where my soul needs to be. It moves us then to the subconscious energy to be mindful of. And this is the lady. Now, this could be an overbearing mother figure, most definitely, right? Instantaneous. This could also be, beware, holding your creative energy in, okay? Beware not letting yourself birth forward your own creativity, no matter your gender, no matter how you identify yourself, no matter who you are. Letting yourself embrace your creativity without saying it has to be perfect, without saying it has to have a monetary end. Let yourself create, because that is going to let the spark within your soul flow, okay? It moves us then to the subconscious tarot message. And subconscious, and this is the Five of Pentacles. This is feeling like a pauper at times, like you're on the outside looking in. Everybody else has the wealth. Everybody else has the prosperity. And now this is realizing that you hold a key to so much more. There can also be energy, Libra, of people holding money like against you, right? Holding money over your head. I have the money, you don't have the money. I have the power, you don't have the power. You're really done with that, okay? And that's where you need to be in the moment, celebrating your prosperity and your success. So just be aware of that. Your subconscious Luna message is blossoming. You're blossoming because an end of a tough cycle approaches. You're blossoming because you've walked through the fire and you were forged and you were created. And now you're stepping forward in yourself in the way that you need to be. And you're going to see yourself in a very different way after this moon. And even, before this moon, you're looking at you quite differently. And you're looking at what you want quite differently than how you had once upon a time. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed moon and a blessed life. Bye.